Hello, everyone. And I think I'm over on Instagram. Welcome to Thoughtful Thursday. Hopefully, you guys have had a good week. It's Thursday. Yay, yay, yay. Hold on 1 second here. Let's make sure we're not. There we go. Had a little feedback there. Make sure that we're all set. Trying to get everything situated so that I can bring recording to you and bring it even better. Again, welcome to Thought for Thursday, you guys. I'm glad that you're here. Hope you've had a wonderful week. And I put this in the announcement, but Thought for Thursday is now a segment of Leveling Up the Podcast with Alethea Tucker. So, in addition to the more lengthy podcast episodes that we have, we will also have Thought for Thursday up on our podcast as well. So make sure that you go on over and listen to this episode and other episodes. You can find it on YouTube under Alethea Tucker. All right. I'll make sure that I give you the link for that. And of course, the regular podcast can be heard on CTR Media Network, as well as all of your favorite podcast platforms. So yeah, you can find it over there on Spotify and all the others that you may like to listen to. Hey, Kara, I see you joining us over there in Taiwan. Can't wait to have you back here soon. Sending you lots of love and sending you guys love too, listening out there. So let's hop right into the topic because I'm a little late, but it's a topic that I definitely want to talk to you just a little about. So what do you do when you can't get into the rooms, when you can't get into the spaces, when the doors that need to be opened for you to pursue opportunities, for you to pursue changes? What is it that you're supposed to do when you can't get in? Yeah, we've all been there. We've all been sitting on the outside looking in, right? Trying to figure out how in the world is it we're going to make change in our life when we can't get to the place where the changes need to occur. We can't get the opportunities. We can't seem to get the mindset. We can't seem to reach the right people. No matter how hard it is that we try to look, try to find, try to get to what it is that we need, it just feels virtually impossible. And you know what happens when it feels like it's impossible? How do we approach these obstacles, right? And as a reinvention coach, I've seen so many people hit this roadblock and decide, that's it. I'm not supposed to go any further. I'm stuck and I'm not going anywhere. That door is closed. I don't see a window. You know, in the teaser, I said, we'll go through the window and look for the window. What I want you to understand is that there are many avenues to get to where you want to be. And if one door is closed, then you have to create the opportunity, like I said, to get through a window, to go an alternate route, to do a detour, to figure out whatever it is that you need to do. Sometimes that means stand and wait. You ever approach a train, a moving train? I'm from the country and we had lots of train tracks and lots of trains that, frequented the tracks. And when we were trying to get to where we were going, sometimes we would approach one train track in particular and we'd see that light flashing and we knew that that meant the train was coming. Now, it made great sense to stop as the light told you to. And sometimes you may get to a place where you see where it is that you need to go, but that train has approached and you have no choice but to stop, because going ahead across the train tracks could not only just stymie what it is that you want to do, it could totally squash and kill what it is or where it is that you want to go. All right. Kind of a crazy analogy there, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. There comes a time when you just may need to stop and wait things out. So what is it that you should do? What posture is it that you should have when you're trying to get into places and you really don't know how you're going to make it in. You want to leverage your network, all right? And what does that mean? What pain point am I talking about here? That's when you're feeling isolated or unsupported, all right? That's what you're up against. And you need to get somewhere. You need to get past a point in order to do that. Expand your network. You may want to attend some events outside of things that you ordinarily do. Go on Facebook, go on Eventbrite, go on Instagram and social media, various social media avenues. Always have things that pop up telling you what events are going on in your area. Find some of those events, expand your network. That will help you to get into some places that you feel that you can't get into. What else do you need to do? Well, you might need to enhance your skill set. You might feel that you're unqualified or you're stagnant and you feel that kind of roadblock and you can't get in. That door feels like it's shutting in your face. Well, then go do something about it. Go ahead and pursue getting educated in the area that you feel you don't have the qualifications to meet, the qualifications to go forward. Take online courses, for example, workshops, find a mentor, find a coach, find a working group. There's so many resources out there that will enable you to get past that door that seems to be shutting you out from moving forward because perhaps your skill set isn't where it needs to be. What about creating your own opportunities? Yeah. Why would you want to do that? That's for those of you who are sitting there waiting for the opportunity to come your way, waiting for that door. You see the door is locked. So that may not be the opportunity. It may very well be if you go around to the other side and see if there's another door that's open, or perhaps look for that window that's ajar. So for those of you who are waiting for the opportunity to come your way and it just doesn't seem to be coming, go out and seek it. Go out. Perhaps it's not coming your way because you need to build your own, right? Perhaps that opportunity is something, or perhaps that door is shutting you out to help you to realize that you are the one who needs to create that opportunity. You are the one who needs to showcase your talents in a different venue. You are the one who needs to build that solution that people are looking for. Perhaps that's why that door is closed. And perhaps that is how you get in and get past that, by creating your own opportunities. I talk about it all the time, and it's so important. You got to embrace your story. Embrace the story that you have encountered, what you've lived up until this point. What lessons are in there for you? What have you heard along the way that may enable you to find the key to unlock that door that's keeping you out? It's not always the window. It's not always stopping and looking to go elsewhere when that door is closed. Perhaps you need to figure out exactly what it is you need to do to get it open. What key is it that you need? Who has that key? That's expanding your network, right? Finding the people with the keys to get you into the places that you need to be. But embracing your story helps you to understand what it is you've experienced, what it is you can carry forward, what it is that you need to leave back. I talked about the importance earlier this week, the importance of living for the future and not dwelling on a past that's going to hold you back. That's something else. Embrace that story. Get what it is that you need to get out of it so that you can go forward. What else? Stay persistent and resilient. I told you, I talk to people all the time. And yeah, I get this way too, where after you've tried for so long and it seems that it's taking forever to get you to where you want to be, it's taking forever for you to get past those obstacles. It feels real easy to be able to say, yeah, that's it. I'm not going after this anymore. I don't even want to get in that door. I don't want to know what opportunity there is. I know somewhere deep down that I deserve better, that I need better, that I need to go after different things. But you know what? I'm tired. You have got to dig deep down and in some way build up the persistence and the resilience that you need to continue to go forward, to continue to push to get in those places that you really need to be, whether that's through affirmations, through success stories. Perhaps you need to get up and listen to promises, listen to biblical promises that have been made about what you deserve and what you are and who you are in life. Get whatever it is that is necessary to help you not to give up and to throw in the towel. That could be a support group, that could be a support coach, that could be a friend. It could be any number of things, it could be any number of people, it could be places. Dig in deep and foster that resilience that you need not to give up. And that falls right in alignment with the next one. You need a positive attitude. Make sure that you stay away from things that are negative. And when negativity starts to present itself in your life, and when it starts to proclaim things over your life, reject it. Know that you have positivity, that you have positive things that you can expect, and positive things that are going to impact your life. Don't let negativity rob you of the opportunity to grow. Don't let negativity rob you of the opportunity to get into those places that you need to be in order to grow. All right. What else can you do? I talked about staying persistent. What about using creative problem solving? Sometimes trying to come up with those standard solutions just ain't going to work for you. Get creative. Think out of the box. Your answer may not be confined into this small area. It may not be just that door. There could be something even bigger for you to go through in order to get where you need to be. Stop thinking small, start thinking larger. Have a growth mindset so that you can think of the things that are going to enable you to grow. Stop in thinking outside of the box. It will get you from that stuck place of feeling absolutely stymied and unable to see your way forward. Brainstorm some solutions to a problem. Don't just come up with one and say, well, then that's it. Literally, if you have to sit down with a chart, if you have to sit down with paper and pen, if you have to go to a dry erase board, go through different options there are for you to get past those stumbling blocks. All right. What else do we have here? I talked about cultivating a positive mindset. And you always want to go back and evaluate. I always talk about doing an assessment. It seems to come up with all of the things that I give advice on, because you have to know where you are. You have to know where your mindset is. You have to be able to say, perhaps I need to think differently. Perhaps I need to do this differently. I have made some progress. I haven't made a whole lot of progress. That door is closed and I haven't even tried to pursue another way in. So always evaluate where you are. Not evaluating where you are, you lose your sense of direction. You lose your sense of just how far you've come and just what is it that you need to do to get to that purpose-driven place, to that place where it is that you want to thrive. Don't be so stuck in old ways. And let's face it, many of us are. I mean, I have some things I know I'm stuck in my old patterns, and I've always realized it these days when I'm looking at the younger generation and I think, well, I wouldn't do it that way. I would do this, I would do that. Well, you know what? You got to be open to change and be adaptable. Why? Because the world does not remain constant. It's continuously changing. And if you think that you're going to be able to evolve, all right, kind of a play on words there. If you think you're going to be able to get someplace else, if you think that you're going to be able to do something different, to be something different, and not change and not be open to adapt, then that right there is a mindset that you definitely need to negate and change, because guess what? You will not get anywhere if you don't do the things that are necessary to get to the change that you really, really need to have. So, those are some things that you need to do, all right, in order to get through those doors, in order to get to the place that you need to be to surpass those obstacles, all right, to find that open window somewhere where that door has been locked. It may have been locked and the key thrown out. You may have to call a locksmith to get in there. You may have to create another door. You may have to go in through the ceiling. All right. You get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Just because this door is stopping you, that does not mean that there is not an opening. There is not an opportunity for you to get in, to get further, to be different, to pursue those things. Go in through the window if you need to. All right. And that's it. That is all that I have. I'm going to quickly come over here and check and make sure I haven't been missing anything. I see you over there, Garlic Spark. Thanks so much for always joining. I encourage you to definitely go follow her. She has a vision for writing that is phenomenal. You don't want to miss her. That is My Godly Spark over on Instagram. Go see what she's doing with Faith Arella. All right. So listen, you guys go out. It's the end of the week almost. It's Thursday Eve. It's the weekend Eve. It's Friday Eve, rather, not Thursday Eve. I don't want to put us back a day. So go out, be boldly yourself. Go be authentically yourself. For my business owners, I have a new product that is on the way. Listen out, because your authenticity really is the backbone of your business. And branding, of course, your authenticity in branding is key. So we're going to talk some more about that in the days and weeks to come. I guarantee you this is something that is going to benefit you first personally, all right? And then it's going to enable you to do things as an entrepreneur in the business that it is that you either desire to build or the one that you're already building. So go out, do your best. Make sure that you touch something, all right, with that imprint that is uniquely yours. Only you have it. Only you can make the difference. Only you can be the you that you are. And if that was different, then we would all look alike, right? We would all have the same imprint and the same hair and the same eyes and the same body build. And that's just not the case. We are built for our own uniqueness. Go out and wear your different. I said that this week also. Your different looks good on you. So go out and touch something and make a difference, not just for yourself, but then ask yourself, how can I make a difference for others? How can I make where I live a better place? The people I see a better people, and help them to flourish in the way that I am trying to, that I am flourishing. All right. That's it. You guys have a great one. Don't forget, you can catch this over on YouTube, and I'm going to try and upload it onto Instagram as well. And of course, it'll be over on LinkedIn and on Facebook. Have a great one.